The first scream always came at dawn. Not the loud kind that echoes, but the kind that sinks into walls and stays there. Little Emily would curl into a ball, her tiny hands pressed against her stomach, tears soaking the pillow while the morning light slipped through the tall glass windows of her father's mansion. Doctors had come and gone, specialists from Toronto, Vancouver, even across the ocean, but none could explain why the billionaire's daughter suffered every single day. And so, each morning, the house woke up to pain, and each night, it went to sleep with fear. Her father, Daniel Wright, had built empires, bought companies, and controlled boardrooms with a single look. But in his own home, he was helpless. He would sit beside Emily's bed, holding her hand, whispering promises he couldn't keep. "It will get better," he said every time, though his eyes betrayed him. Money could buy anything, except relief for his child. The guilt crushed him more than any business loss ever had. When Sophia arrived, no one paid much attention. She was the new nanny, quiet, middle-aged, with gentle eyes and hands that moved slowly, as if the world was fragile. She spoke softly, with a slight accent, and listened more than she talked. Emily liked her immediately. On the first day, when the pain came, Sophia didn't panic or call for medicine. She simply sat down, placed a warm hand on Emily's belly, and hummed a lullaby so old it felt like it had traveled across generations. Over the next few days, something strange happened. The screams became whispers. The crying turned into heavy breaths. Daniel noticed it, but he was afraid to believe it. One night, when Emily's pain returned sharply, Sophia asked for permission to be alone with her. Desperate and exhausted, Daniel agreed, though every instinct in him screamed to stay. Inside the room, Sophia gently lifted Emily's shirt. Her small belly was swollen in a way that didn't look natural. Sophia closed her eyes, whispered a prayer under her breath, and pressed softly with her fingers. Emily winced once, then went still. A moment later, Sophia pulled something out, small, dark, and twisted, like a dried knot of thread, but alive with a strange warmth. Emily took a deep breath and fell asleep for the first time in months without pain. When Daniel entered, he saw his daughter resting peacefully, her face calm and light. Sophia held the mysterious object wrapped in cloth. She didn't explain much, only said, "Some pain is not medical. Some things grow when fear and silence stay too long." She asked to leave that very night. By morning, she was gone. Days turned into weeks, and Emily never screamed again. She laughed, ran through the garden, and ate breakfast without holding her stomach. Daniel searched for Sophia everywhere, but she had vanished like she was never there. All he had was a quiet gratitude and a lesson that stayed with him forever. He started visiting children's hospitals across Canada, not with cameras or speeches, but with time. He listened to parents, sat with children, and learned that not every wound shows up on a scan, and not every cure comes from a machine. Sometimes healing comes from care, patience, and someone brave enough to touch the pain no one else can see. And every morning, when sunlight fills the house and Emily's laughter echoes through the halls, Daniel remembers the quiet nanny who changed everything by removing something no doctor could find, reminding him that even in a world ruled by money, kindness still holds the greatest power.